It's about showing children that anything is possible. If you were to say there's an elite rowing program in the East End of London, people would say that's crazy. What I want to say is to my children, you can do anything.
Back in the early days of OIR, we met Sir Michael Wilshire, who was then master of this school, who'd been put in place by Tony Blair and that current government as the start of that sort of whole academy process. And it was this idea, this really early conversation of a fee-paying school sort of rowing project in a state secondary sort of setup.
When OIR sort of approached us about what they're trying to do, it just seemed like a symbiotic relationship. We want to change the face of what people think Britain looks like, and be that in rowing, be that in sport, or be that in the top jobs. And so for us, working with OIR just feels like working with the perfect partner to achieve that.
Our partnership with LYR, London Youth Rowing, is really key to our rowing program because through London Youth Rowing we get access to equipment and on the water access that we wouldn't have otherwise.
The national average for BAME inclusivity in rowing is 4% across the UK. At Mossbourne, over a third of our squad is made up of BAME children, which is amazing. And a lot of the kids that that do excel in rowing might not necessarily be able to afford to do it if it wasn't for the Mossbourne programme being totally free. We're obviously trying to compete with the best of the best. The school recognises that universities give out scholarships to students who excel in rowing, and so we're going out there to try and compete with your Eatons and your Radleys for the boys and your Lady Eleanor Hollises for the girls, to put ourselves on a national stage and earn scholarships for the kids to go to university.
We've got students now that are sort of in the US and getting scholarships to the US, so they're starting to see this is a sort of path to something extra. But also, I think they're starting to see that this discipline that it brings allows them to flourish in other areas of their lives.
I think rowing is probably the best thing that's happened to me. Don't tell any of the PE teachers that, but I just enjoy myself so much. It's something that I know I wouldn't be able to do outside of Mossbourne without having to pay loads of money for it. And I'm just really grateful for this opportunity. I've had so much fun since year 8 up to now. I've absolutely loved it.
We've got young people at Mossbourne that we've talked about who can go and race at the very, very highest level. You've also got people who aren't going to do that but are learning so much by doing this and being a part of it. And if they do go off to college, or they do get to the workplace, or they get to training, I think they're either going to go off and, as I say, sort of go to these big high-flying universities and meet people just like them that have rowed, but equally they could be stood at the water cooler when they get a job somewhere talking about how they rowed at school. And that is just going to elevate them as people and young people and give them different opportunities. So, it's hugely exciting.